Breaking news: the Dame trade is in. Miami Heat fans rejoice.
You wrong, man.
No,
I
but
wasn't even gonna do that here.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. On a serious note, Dame got traded to the Bucks. I'm calling it a blockbuster 3-team swap. Bucks get Dame, Trailblazers get Ayton, Tomani Kamara, and Drew Holiday. 2029 first-round pick from the Bucks. 2 first-round pick swaps with the Bucks in 2028 and 2030. The Suns get Grayson Allen, Keon Johnson, Nasir Little, and Yusuf Nurkic. Looks like Dame doesn't have to run from that grind anymore. I mean, he's
chilling.
Yeah, chilling.
He ran already. He's done running.
The grind's right here. He's over here, man.
He's there.
He's a coward right now.
So, I mean, how do y'all feel? Finally, this saga is over. You know, we can get past this shit. You know, how y'all feel?
Well, I genuinely think it's a win-win trade.
Is it a W or an L? Like, come on.
Oh my God.
I got you. 3 W's, W for everybody involved type shit. 3 W's all around. I like the fact that Dame is essentially in a perfect spot for him to be the second or even third option, depending on how good you feel about Chris Middleton, but not be the number 1. Hey, I'm pushing the propaganda. He's a great number 3 behind Middleton and Giannis. So, but for him to be in a situation where he can really focus on utilizing that underrated playmaking that he has and just be a way better efficient scorer, essentially being a black Steve Nash.
Giannis needs all this help just to beat Malcolm Brogdon shits, sad FR.
Oh my God.
I definitely like what Portland did. They added a young big, seeing how if you traded Dame, you had to trade Nurkic. So they got them a young big. They got them some picks in the future, which those pick swaps, they depending on how this run goes, depending on what happens with Giannis in the future, them pick swaps could.
What years of the swap, Because
2029 and 2029 and 2030, right?
2029, I think.
I know they got
28 and 30.
28 and they got 29. So 28 and 30. So essentially 28, 29, 30. Because
they got all 3 of the picks. If they so choose. And then honestly, the biggest winner to me is the Suns because they added much needed depth to their bench. They added a starting caliber center. I like Nas Little. Nas Little on that team. Great for them. I don't know. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like the trade.
Hope you don't got to play the 4 over there. You can play 3.
You said who don't got to play the 4?
I said I hope Nasir don't got to play the 4 over there. We can
KD playing the 4, man.
Well, coming off the bench.
I was thinking out loud.
I mean, their backup 4 will probably be Bobo. And their backup center is Jacques Landale. So I mean, they shored up their bench. That was the biggest issue outside of who's going to be the point guard. Which, in all actuality, when you have 2 premier scorers in this league who are both great secondary playmakers, who the fuck needs a real point guard at that point? You got 2 guys who any given night can be the lead playmaker for you. So they're in a great situation. I think if anything, they came away the best if you're looking at totality of a team. But obviously, that Dame and Giannis duo puts them in a crazy conversation. I still don't think they're a better duo than Jokic and Jamal Murray, but I'll leave it at that.
All right, man. Let me hand out my W and L's. Okay, I want to say W to the Bucks. All right, great trade for them. You know what I'm saying? I think they secured Giannis for a longer period of time because of this. I want to say a W to the Portland Trailblazers. Okay. Finally hit that reset button. They can finally build around Scoot properly. I want to say a W to who's the other team involved? That's not the Suns. Am I tripping?
Not the Suns.
No, that's 2. I sort of gotta have 3 W's.
I thought it was 3-team trade. I thought it was a trade between the Suns, the Bucks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I guess that's it. That's it. 2 W's. I want to give a L to the Miami Heat. All right, strength in numbers, buddy. Good luck. I want to give a L to the Celtics.
There we go. I was waiting for it.
Yeah, I want to give an L to the Celtics, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Lowercase.
W to the Hawks. W to the Hawks.
Yeah.
W to the Hawks.
I'm gonna say capital L for now, but if we get Drew, L removed.
L removed entirely. Okay.
But the Celtics.
No, I'm gonna let him cook. I go next.
And then the last L goes to the Sixers, man.
Yeah. I agree with you there. I agree with you.
God, man. One more year, and y'all also need to hit the reset button, man. I ain't gonna lie. God, it's a mess over there. It's a mess over there. God.
Oh, that's it. All right. Well, shit for me. And everybody involved in the trade all do receive W's as well. I hate to be the boring person that echoes what the other said, but I will be more specific, I guess. Give me the capitalist biggest W to the Bucks. I'm not going to downplay it. Y'all talk about Steph and Shaq being one of your dream all-time duos. You have modern day Shaq. You have the guy that wrongfully to most, but there were people saying, hey, yo, I'm seeing Prime Curry and this guy's better. And that's the two talents that we're talking about here. That's the two play styles that we're talking about here. They have a guy like Chris Middleton as the third best scorer there. Man, fuck out of here. We're not downplaying that just because you need to see shit, especially when they're in the conference. That every team ain't even the fucking same as they were last year. So everybody's fucking different over there. So that's besides the point. Capital W to the Bucks. I'm going to give a regular case W, like cool dub to the Blazers. I don't understand the idea that people think they got fleeced. Think you're insane. Drew is not going to be there. Spoiler, he's not going to stay there. Either worst case, you just don't resign him, or best case, you flip him for another second or some picks. And hopefully you get a first out of it. You got 3 firsts from Milwaukee, hoping that at that point, Giannis is not, well, how old is Giannis right now? 28, 26? If Giannis is 35 having the Bucks win championships, then sure we can have a conversation. But other than that, Dame probably won't even be in the league by 2030. So, dog, they're fine. That's good value. That's great value, actually. Then you added DA. Now, I know it's fun to make fun of DA, but I'm with Damo here. No cap. Hey, DA, put up or shut up, my nigga. Are you cool? Do you work well with Scoot? And if you work well with Scoot to the point where it's like, okay, we like the kind of player DA is with Scoot, let's keep Scoot. I mean, let's keep Scoot. Let's keep DA. If you like the kind of play style, but DA is some shit, all right. We know what kind of center we're looking for, but DA, you suck, pack up. So that's a fire thing to find out. 100%. Easy dub for the Blazers. Lowercase dub for the Suns because no cap, they had the bodies. Now, are the bodies the best players in the world? No, but they needed players. So it's all a W regardless. Capital L to the Miami Heat. That's just sad. Given context of what's happened to you this offseason, you desperately needed to do something. And you ended up not only doing nothing, but then you went on to do nothing and allow a team that was giving you the best bump, a team that you've consistently run into, Damian Lillard. Like, even if we think he's the loser and all the shit that y'all have talked about in the past, dog, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. Lowercase L to Philly, but Philly's not even truly in this conversation, in my personal opinion. My whistles there blow that shit up. And last but not least, the Celtics. I don't even want to give y'all an L. It's just another team giving y'all for real bump now. Usually Boston's a team that get in their own way, but now there's a team that you can argue is genuinely a more well-put roster. Not a better talented roster, but a more well-put roster. That's just tough. I don't, if that's an L, so be it. But yeah, I don't think this is an L for Boston. I just think you went from now you're your own op to, yeah, the Bucks might just straight up beat you. So